hopping into the other movie that's a multiverse movie, so I'm gonna keep the same outfit on, is I saw The Flash with the biggest DC fan I know other than Cameron at the gym. I'm sorry, Cameron, one of my biggest supporters on here, but I didn't see it with you because you have a crazy schedule. Hashtag he works nights. He got that night shift, graveyard shift. So aside from him, the other guy I know is Andy Benech, and Andy loves the DCEU to a fault. He's probably one of the biggest stands for the Snyderverse and is also a big Michael Keaton fan of the classic Batman. So that being his favorite, that's what he grew up on. He wanted to go see this movie. I said, let's go. We made a romantic date out of it. It was great. We had a good time. There was plenty of cameos from this movie. The movie takes a Thor Ragnarok approach, which is, again, the opposite of what most of the DC movies have been lately, because they're all so grungy and grimy and dark and gritty, other G words, and it saturates everything, which would have helped Man of Steel. It saturates everything, and it creates just a better look, a more fun look, which the Flash needs, because the Flash is a definitely more comic relief superhero. There's plenty of jokes in this, and Michael Keaton does a great job reprising his role. Michael Shannon does an okay job reprising his role, although articles have come out that he wasn't having fun doing it, so that kind of shows. What else? Sasha, who plays Supergirl in this, does a great job. I'd love to see her continue on as the James Gunn universe starts off. Don't really know how this movie really starts the Gunn universe. I don't think it does, but there's just a lot of misleading communication on that part. Also, just have to say I'm sorry for, supporting this movie, but it came out and it's fun. It's one of my favorite superhero characters, and I like the way Ezra Miller portrays it. I don't condone any of the bad things he's done in real life, and I'm not defending him at all. I will point the finger a little bit with how many people in sports do bad things all the time and get away with it, and you still watch those games. So it's, again, not defending either person, and I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, obviously, but they went ahead and released this movie, and I thought it was a good take, and Michael Keaton plays a big role in it, and Sasha does a great job of Supergirl, and it's just awesome. So, is this the best movie they've ever made? No, but it's pretty close. But it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how they did this, but somehow this movie has the best CGI I've ever seen, as well as the worst CGI I've ever seen in any modern movie. And I'm also including, it got to scary Polar Express levels. I'd rather watch Polar Express than watch some of the scenes in this movie. There's a 10-minute long saving a bunch of babies scene, and one of them gets put in a microwave, and it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke. So, there's some dark family humor for you. Love that we spent so much time on that and not enough time inserting Grant Gustin from the CW as a small cameo in this movie. Seems like that was a missed opportunity. I don't think any of the cameos at the end were distasteful. Obviously, they used some old footage of people who are no longer with us. Spoiler alert. I mean, if you're watching this review, you've seen this movie. I don't think you would come into this to not to check it out before you go see this movie. It's a pretty divisive, seeing the Ezra movie in the first place, as well as just any DC movie when there are a bunch of other movies out right now. But me and Andy had fun, and if you find yourself watching this for free on streaming, I think you're gonna have yourself an entertaining time. I love all the Flash running sequences. Just some other CGI didn't quite land. Ben Affleck looked really weird in this movie. Music was okay. I'd be okay if they made more of these, but we'll see how Ezra turns his life around.